You're now tuned in to the Couch Stealers Anime Podcast.
What up,
Sorry.
y'all? Nah, you good.
Listen, baby. It's the motherfucking New Year coming around the corner. I'm about to get lit.
Coming around the corner. What's going on, everybody? It is the Couch Stealer year. It is the one and only Meister Mikey J.
And it's your boy AU.
AU, baby, how you been? Happy birthday, AU. Happy belated.
Listen, I went on a motherfucking bender, boy.
Hey, man, you 30.
And,
you can't be going on too many of those anymore.
Hey, honestly, you know me, bro. Shit don't change. I was perfectly fine. I did 3 days of straight drinking, bro. Straight motherfucking drinking.
The hardest working liver in the goddamn universe, more
hardest working fucking liver in the galaxy, boy. Like people don't understand when I say that. I mean that. Like, I was good. Like, don't get me wrong. The only reason I stopped is because, like, my thing is this. I know I have to just chill. You know what I mean? Like, it's not like an instance where it's like, oh shit, like I'm hurting. My body be like, yo, you know you can keep doing this, right? But my mind be like, hey, yo, nigga, we trying to live.
That's not fair because I want to make you can't do R. Kelly jokes no more unless you're doing like Boondock style because like that's basically what's happening there. And I know
I mean, we could definitely make Andrew Tate jokes.
Yo, oh my God, yes.
We can make Andrew Tate jokes. Fuck that little fucking piece of shit bastard, bro. Good on this nigga, man.
I hope the pizza is good, bro.
That's I hope that pizza was fucking worth it, you fucking piece of shit. I hope all the fucking little fucking boys' minds you fucking ruined was worth it, bro. Because, like, you know what I mean? Like, I can't, bro. Like, it's just disgusting, son.
Hey, man, I'm right there with you, man. It is, like, literally misogyny on a different level. And it's just, like, accessible to everybody. So I'm right there with you. But I will
understand that. That's the crazy part. Like,
I will say this. Greta Thunberg had possibly tweet of the year. It was a late entry, but it's possibly tweet of the year because her tweet got this man thrown in a Romanian prison. Oh, that's all I'm saying. That's low key.
Love it.
That's got to be like tweet of the year material. But hey, yo, man, it's the motherfucking Couch Stealers. We here. We're gonna get ready to close out the year with y'all. We got a lot of energy. We got a lot of hype as always. But like, the last couple of weeks, you know, have been crazy between the holiday, between our live, between AU's birthday. But one thing that we wanted to definitely start the show off with this week was, AU, how'd you like them Bleach episodes, bruh? Closing out the season.
Playing, boy. I got time for any of you niggas. All the time. For any of you motherfucking niggas who got something to say about Bleach, I got time, nigga. Time. Like, you got time? Like, I could cook with that time, nigga. I could add basil to that time.
Oh, a little time on the time?
We can make Italian seasoning time.
You gonna throw a little time on the time?
Stop playing with me. I got time for all of you niggas. You niggas who's hating on Bleach for all these years, it's not Big Three, all the fucking disrespect. Suck my dick, nigga. We out here.
Yeah, one thing I will say about this, and for me, coming from, you know, anime only, enjoying Bleach more than I even expected to enjoy, because we was off last week, so we didn't even get a chance to talk about the throwback episode where we met Ichigo's mom. Because, bro, meeting Ichigo's mom, oh my God, bro, when that hollow came down and she just was like, yeah, no, I got you, bang, it like just clapped my man. Like,
bro, she took the bite just so she could clap this man that way.
It was,
come on, man.
It was the savagery, and that's the thing I was telling you before we was doing our last episodes, where I was like talking about how I'm missing that moment from Bleach. That like you hit a spot of music.
You didn't get that before. What the fuck,
bro? I got it between these last 3 episodes, between the 2 that they dropped this week and the 1 that they had last week with her clap. You
didn't get that when the RP, the head captain was like.
I'll be honest with you. I didn't get it then, just because I was so wrapped up in the just majesty and beauty and just the heat. My man clapped his Bankai on, and it went from dark to light. Like I'm sorry that I'm not going to be able to. But it was a
Yeah,
different kind of hype. It was a different kind of hype. It was a different kind of like that's normal anime hype. I can get that kind of hype from different anime. We're gonna talk about some from this year that I got that hype from. But like for Bleach, I always looked for that coldness. And I feel like when she took the bite and it clapped him with the arrow, I think, oh my god, when Ichigo came back to the dude that created the Zanpakuto Toe and he went through all of like the little
bro.
the
Ugh.
putties. I call them putties,
Stop
bro.
playing.
I call them
You
putties.
can, no, honestly, I like that. We gonna call them niggas putties from now on. I
Bro,
know
they
what they
putties.
are, but they putties. They fucking putties now, bro. When they, oh my god, when they fucking bowed to my man, like I said, I knew all this was coming. But yo, seeing that shit animated and then seeing him be like, yo, these niggas just all bowed to this man like this. Yo, I was like, alright, put some respect on his name.
That's the thing. Like I didn't know that was gonna happen, and that was the like. And I texted you when that happened too. I ain't even gonna hold. For y'all don't know, AU and I stay in constant, I would say constant communication throughout the week, but we talk several times throughout the week before we even come on here and drop this couch still love for y'all. But when it comes to Bleach episodes or any kind of crazy episodes, you know, we talked about before we hit each other up and be like, yo, bro, you got to watch this. When that scene happened, and my first thought process was like when he dropped down and he was and dude looked at him and was like, look, I feel like you can do this now. And Ichigo's like, yeah, I got it. Turned around, and as soon as he turned around, they just started bowing like he was Simba on top of Pride Rock. I was like,
Immediate, bro.
right now.
Immediate.
Walked over to him. He's like, it was always you. I was like, bro, I screamed around. Bro, I was with my girl's family for the holidays. We was down in Brooklyn with my girl's family for the holidays, and I screamed, and they came in the room and thought I fell off the couch. Like I was like, let's go! Like too much hype, and that's what I was talking about. I wanted from Bleach.
Sauce. It's too much sauce. It's dripping. It's too much.
It's dripping. But nah, like I'm in a place now, and I know you'll appreciate this. I am in a place now where Bleach is creeping dangerously close to being in my top 10.
I don't even understand. I don't even understand how. Like
it's creeping dangerously close.
Nah, bro.
To being in my top 10.
You need to rewatch Bleach. No fillers. Just go through it. And I say this as someone who enjoys the fillers tremendously. I love the fillers. I get the full Bleach effect when I watch the fillers. And I've said this before. Those filler arcs that people don't want to watch, you are missing out 100%. 100% just missing the fuck out. And for what? For what? What are you trying to miss out on this shit for? I'm trying to tell you, because, like, listen, watch some filler arcs.
I'm gonna watch the filler arcs, and I said I'm gonna watch the filler arcs. It's not even just that I don't want to. It's just for me, Bleach for a long time never felt like a complete story. It felt a little bit all over the place, and that was, I think, one of the big knocks as far as the big three is concerned for it. But the way that they are tying up so many different knots during this last arc, which again, part of me is mad that they didn't do that shit 15 years ago. Part of me is happy that they're doing it now because they have the technology. You know what I mean? Like we got the technology.
I 100% feel that.
You know what I mean?
I'm as much as I'm like, I wish I could say that wasn't true. I feel that, and I understand that. Like, truly,
it makes a difference. It makes a difference. The fact that the animation looks so clean, that they're able to hit that tone that they want. Because, and honestly, part of me, I know they're never going to do this, but part of me would love to see like have
the whole thing redone.
Like, give me a movie. Give me a movie when they go back to Waco Mundo, bro. Like, oh my god!
Imagine a movie for Waco Mundo.
That's what I'm saying. Give me a movie where something happened and they got to go back to Waco Mundo. And like, you just, bro, they hit me back with the Espada theme. They got the tone right. Like, oh my body is ready.
Imagine those previous Bleach fights that like are animated with the animation now. Imagine that shit,
bro. I can't because like, again, it has been so long for people that love Bleach like yourself and people that are growing to love Bleach such as myself, but it allows for an experience that I was not anticipating. I am so engrossed in all the things that are when I'm on the screen, when I'm watching the episodes, even going back to Kenpachi versus Unohana, like the way that everything happens and the way that I keep going back to tone, and I keep going back to the way that it feels. It feels like the stakes are that high. It feels like the powers are that, omnipotent in that way. Like, it feels that way in a way that I don't think a lot of anime have been able to capture in recent memory.
Yeah.
You feel me? And also,
I 100% agree with
aspect to it too. You feel me? It's got the nostalgic aspect to it too, because this is shit we was watching back in the day. So now it's like a complete story, bro. Bleach is anime of the year. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. It's anime of the year. Bleach is anime of the year. Nah, Bleach is anime of the year. Nah, Bleach is anime of the year. Like,
no way.
No way. I loved a lot of shit. We won't go into it. I loved a lot of stuff from this year. Bleach is anime of the year.
Don't you eat? Don't. This shit is not coming out of your mouth right
now. Yeah,
no,
it is. It is. It's Bleach's anime of the year. Like, the way, and again,
hold on.
You gotta process it. Hold on. You making me feel like I was the hater. I wasn't hating on it. I'm just saying. Real recognize real. When shit happens, I gotta recognize it. You feel me?
Oh my god, I can't believe we're here. Like,
we are here, my son.
Y'all don't fucking understand.
See,
I don't think y'all understand.
It took a long time.
The amount of forcing I had to do. We talking forcing.
Yo,
I will never use the R word in like a funny context here, but it was that type of forcing when it came to this man.
It was like it admittedly was. Like, there have been 2 anime that come to mind that I had to force AU to watch, and AU had to force me to watch. I had to force AU to watch Haikyuu. I did. I had to sit this man down and force him to watch Haikyuu. And multiple times.
100%.
And even that didn't come to how much this man had to force me to watch Bleach, because I was so out on Bleach after the Bounce Saga. I was really into Bleach when they went to rescue Rukia back in the day, and I was hyped for it and everything. The Bounce Saga took me completely out of it, and I never came back. And I told him, this man gave me spoilers because I never thought I was going to come back.
Yeah, 100%.
I never thought I was going to come back. Ever. But baby, now it feels like number 1.
Yes, baby. Yeah. We here for it. I like all of this shit.
It has been. I'll say this. I think it's going to be anime of the year, and I also think it's one of the. I know it's one of the best anime I've watched in 2022. And as we wrap up this episode and wrap up 2022, this is going to drop on December 30th for y'all. We recording on the 29th. The Couch Studio was going on year, but hey, I got to ask you, bro. Outside of Bleach, what are some of, and it didn't have to be something that dropped this year, just something that you watched this year. What was something that that sticks out to your mind when you look back on 2022, knowing that there's been a lot of fire? What was something that you really enjoyed watching? Because I got a couple.
Bro, I'm not going to lie to you, man. I really got taken by storm by My Hero. And I know everybody has their gripes with My Hero and shit, but yo, My Hero really came through for me personally.
I mean,
like it really fucking did. Like, My Hero I finally feel like My Hero's getting to that place where I've been wanting it to go to, of just like we here. Deku not crying no more.
He died, actually.
Deku not crying no more, bro. You can't. Deku not crying no more.
Like, they're gonna be invisible tears, but nah, he not crying no more.
Now you're seeing other people come up on their bullshit. Bro, Best Genius came back on some shit.
Yo, Best Genius
came back looking like number 2.
Bro, yo, low-key though, especially if Hawks is gonna be out.
Bro, Best Genius came back looking like number 2.
Like, the way
he held that motherfucker down, eyes bloodied, bleeding, squirting out of his eyes, boy.
Turn the tide of the entire war, bro. Turn the tide of the entire tide. The entire tide.
And then my man looked back and was like, I know this just wasn't me, or something like that. He's like, it's everybody who did all of this type of deal, whatever, yada yada.
Oh, shit, and then gave me goosebumps. Hold on,
because it wasn't. Think about it. Think about the reason why that big nigga fucking fell the fuck out.
Oh, because my man.
No, it finally no. What she built, what she did, finally kicked into play.
But that's what I'm saying. Red Riot, my man, Red Riot came
Yeah,
through.
he was the one who came through. Red Riot
came
came through. I can't even think of her name right now because I'm a little lit, y'all. Like I said, I'm out here, cause so bear with me. Normally I'll be on top of my names and shit, but tonight,
Nah, but I know you
all
talking
that
about
extra shit.
the girl.
Her name was the Y. I can't even think.
With the
But you
acid.
know who I'm? No, the one
What you
who
talking about?
creates shit. She's the one who created
Oh,
the fucking.
Yazarozu.
Yeah, she's the one who created it.
Yo, she did.
That was
Bro,
her.
all them
Yes,
little-
Red Riot came through, but like, bro, she was
all
the
the
one who thought of
lipping.
the whole plan.
You know how much shit she had to
She's
eat after
top
that?
tier, bro. She's top tier.
See, okay.
Bro,
And I'm glad-
honestly, low key, I'm not gonna say on that tier, on that type of play, but bro, her coming through the way she came through on that type of level, to me personally, that's some Shikamaru shit.
That's a really good comparison.
That's some Shikamaru shit.
Really good comparison, but here's the difference that I'll take. And this is my beef with Yazarozu. Yazarozu. This is my beef with her.
I can't think of her name right now. Don't
No,
ask me
I know it.
on
I'm just having the way my tongue's set up. I'm having trouble trying to say it. It's like my thumb is. I'm on my Jar Jar Binks real quick. Actually, I will never be on my Jar Jar Binks. Take that shit all the way off.
How about this? That's a lot. Cause
Yeah, that is a lot. I was thinking of when he put his. You know what? I'm gonna just leave that shit where the fuck it is. But my point being is, her ability to be useful is crazy. Like her. And that's where the Shikamaru stuff comes in. Like she is so unique and so versatile for all the things that she can actually bring to a battle. That shit is actually really good and really important. And I can, through that lens, I can see how. Because remember, she was one of the people that actually got special recommendations to go to UA. It was like,
wasn't she like? If I remember correctly, wasn't she like number one basically? To like.
Yeah, it was her, Todoroki, and I think Ida. Those were the three.
I think she was like legitimately like the number one. Like
yes, at the very beginning, because she's also really smart. So at the very beginning, she was. But yeah, no, like her. The issue with her was the fact that she had no battle acumen whatsoever. She couldn't fight not just fight, not hand to hand.
I feel like she still can't. Low key.
No, but she's better as far as she's a strategist. That's why I said the Shikamaru comparison.
She's a strategist.
And we saw that
when they did Shikamaru could still fight.
Yeah, well, because everybody in Naruto, bro, the people that can't fight in Naruto either serving ramen or they dead. You feel me?
Jesus Christ, this nigga said serving ramen or they dead.
Yo, am I wrong?
Wildly disrespectful, cuz.
I don't know. I'm talking back.
I feel like it's such a disrespectful thing to say that I can't agree with you.
Bro, but Ichiraku slamming. That don't just because you can't fight don't mean you can't make a mean bowl of ramen. I'm gonna come down, bro. The ending episode or the ending of Naruto right before the war, where you could see everyone growing up through the eyes of the dude that runs Ichiraku Ramen. That was so beautiful because you even saw when Naruto and Hinata went there and Hinata ate all the bowls of ramen and became like the number one. Like that shit was great. But if you put that man in a battle, what he gonna do? Grab a ladle? No.
I hear you. I'm just saying. It feels like that comment just feels so like. I'm not saying you're wrong or right. What I'm saying is the comment is so crazy. I just feel I feel like it's disrespectful to even just say.
You got the second hand embarrassment like a motherfucker on that one. I'm sorry, bro, but it's the truth. But like. That's my point. Like I think that she has had a really big growth. I think based off of everyone in the class, she's had some of the best character development. Because remember when she first went into that, they did the test where they were fighting the heroes. Okay, and so her and Shoto.
Okay, I hear you. Go ahead. I do have something to finish up on that.
It was her and Shoto, and they was fighting. I want to say against the goat that is Eraserhead, and like she couldn't even think, bro. She was fumbling everything left and right. Like it was terrible to go from that to how she was when they were in getting their provisional licenses, and they was dealing with the one chick who was like Miss Tea Party, and it was dealing with Miss Tea Party, and she was able to think about all the things and strategize all the things they needed to do to get out of that situation to where they're at now, to where when they're fighting GigaMechaMon or whatever the fuck his name is. Bro,
That's
he's
the
a
nigga
GigaMechaMon.
name now. He's
He's a GigaMechaMon. Like he's a Digimon, bro. Every time I look at him, I think he's a fucking Digimon. So they fighting GigaMechaMon,
Yeah,
and like,
GigaMechaMon. That's the one.
and so
100% the one.
And so like for her to get to that growth, I think is really important. And I think actually with all the craziness that this season has had, it's kind of gotten glossed over that people haven't actually took a second to think about how important her growth has been to their overall development. Because remember, even when they went back and they was getting Kachan back, when they had to get Bakugo back, she was with them during that. Scared as shit. She was just around, but
I hear you.
Gaining that experience.
All right, hold on. Let me throw my 2 cents into this. Let me hear what you got. Let me hear what you got. And this is not me disagreeing with you. I feel like it's more something to think about, if that makes sense. So, I did it. My brain, bro. Brain just went to brain. All right. Oh, so honestly, low key, I'm gonna say. I want to say his hero name, but I can't remember it because it was too fucking long. We're gonna call this nigga Murder Knight. No, I wanted to say, like I said, I wanted to hear his murder. I wanted to say his murder name, but it was too long.
Kachan's name needs to be Murder Knight.
His name is Murder Knight.
I think Kachan's hero name being Murder Knight actually kind of fire.
It's just Murder Knight. It's Murder Knight. His name is Murder Knight.
So we got GigaMechaMon and Murder Knight.
GigaMechaMon and Murder Knight. So yeah. So my take on this is maybe I would say even him. Let me tell you why. He's had no improvement. The nigga just always been a GOAT.
Yeah, he's been nasty. He's always.
I'm not gonna say he hasn't had improvement, but bro, his improvement has been very few and far in between.
Because he had
very little. Because
he had so much talent to begin
the
with.
talent was so much there, for him to level up in that fight. The way he leveled up was crazy.
But I think that was also like Kachan's leveling has always been personal. I think it's been personal leveling more so than actual battle.
Yeah, but his personal shit finally translated to battle shit.
Because here's the thing, and I think they did a good misdirect with this. And I this is my hero shit. I did not expect to be on this long, but it's good convo. When he got captured by the League of Villains, I absolutely thought he was going to switch sides. But then we got.
I didn't think that at all. I always thought he was a hero. I just think he had.
That's the thing. I didn't think he was a hero. I thought he just wanted power on some Vegeta shit.
Nah. He wanted to be a hero. He just had anger issues.
Exactly, and that's when I realized when he was like, "Bro, I'm not joining y'all. What the fuck you think this is? Get this out my face!" Like his complete and utter distaste for it, because he is cutting the motive of Vegeta, of a Sasuke, of that number 2 that people love. And I
wouldn't even say a Vegeta. I would say a certain type of Vegeta, though.
Bro, he's Vegeta. He's Saiyan Saga Vegeta.
No. It's reformed Vegeta.
See, I think he's saying.
One second. Oh, there we go. All right, I just wanted to crack that open for y'all.
For this. Well, I mean, this. Hey, man, this our end of the year one. So we gotta cheers to the end of the year. Oh wait,
cheers to the end of the fucking year. So yeah, he's reformed Vegeta. You get what I'm saying? He always gonna have that smoke with him.
You know what I'm saying? He's Boo reformed Vegeta.
No, after.
No, but that's what I'm saying. I thought for a long time he was Boo reformed Vegeta. Whereas he's kind of a hero, but it's on the right side, but he's still seeking power. That's why I truly thought he was gonna be Majin Vegeta. Because I thought he was gonna end up seeking power more than anything else. But when he didn't during that saga, when he got captured, when he didn't go after the power and he was like, yo, get this on my face, I'm trying to be a hero. That is when I truly believe that okay, he's here for the long haul. He really wants to be a hero, but he still had to change some of his personal stuff, which he has done, which to your point of him having growth has been.
And that could be a pure reflection of the fact that he was scouted by the League of Villains.
Oh, because they seen the same shit.
Bro, he didn't realize it. He didn't realize the shit. Bro. Maybe for him it was oh shit, these niggas is out here scouting me out.
He got all the makings of a villain. If he ever wanted to be a villain, he got all the makings to be a villain.
Murder Knight.
Murder Knight. Murder Knight would have been his name.
Yeah.
Murder Knight got to be his name, bro. Kachan's Murder.
Yeah,
Yo,
Murder
Kach,
Knight. We like
as long as you
that.
hear with the Couch Stealers, GigaMechaMon, and Kachan being Murder Knight. GigaMechaMon, bro. Tell me he's not a Digimon. I'm saying GigaMechaMon, Ultimate Digivolve 2 type shit. Talk to me. Talk to me nice, bro.
Digivolve, dude.
Digivolve. Digivolve,
He
bro.
got claws and everything. Spikes on the back. Yeah, he definitely fucking Digivolve. That's crazy.
That's what I'm saying. So like, I love the pick, and yes, it is a little bit of chalk. We understand that this is a very popular anime, and it's not. But at the same time, we gonna give them their flowers when because people shit on My Hero a lot, and they do, and I've been in that,
bro.
And I've been in that.
I think it's because it's just a popular fucking like anime.
Everybody knows My Hero. I mean, like the motherfuckers in Fortnite. Like and I'll be honest with you, I've had my qualms with My Hero in the same way that you have. But to your point, this season has been very, very well executed because the story is the best season. Yeah, it is. I remember you said that shit a couple episodes ago, and I was like, I don't know, that first season. Yeah, this is the best season. This is by far the best season. By far the best season.
I don't know. I'm not going to say by far, and the only reason why I'm not going to say that is because I have not done any rewatches of any of the seasons. So I'm not going to throw that out there before I can at least go back and rewatch some seasons and be like, okay, this is where I stand on that. You get what I'm saying? Because I got to go back and at least be like, all right, there are things that like I didn't really get for context before, or not even just context. Like, you know what? This was a very underappreciated moment.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'll see that's and I'll leave this on that because I want to get mine in for this year too. But and this is gonna be kind of a controversial one. But the season where like even like it was like the second half of the season, not the full season, where Aaron came back in. And also, we didn't even talk about the fact that fucking Lemillion is back, bro. We didn't even fucking talk about
Lemillion is back.
Lemillion coming back was one of my favorite entrances of this year. It might have been my number one favorite entrance because I ain't know.
Not for me. I did not think he was going to be back this soon. I'm not going to lie to you. I really didn't. But I'm not going to say that was my favorite entrance of this year. I gotta really think on that one.
See, when I saw it, I thought it was going to be my favorite one. And then I rewatched the cut, and I was like, yeah, I think it might have been. I mean, I really thought that he was going to be the janitor and the bus driver from Sky High. I really did. Like, I thought he was going to be a dude. Bro,
janitor from Sky
I got
High,
shit for today. I've been waiting for 2 weeks.
God.
Bro, I really thought they was going to have Lemillion, like, sweeping a broom, bro. Like, because he's in the world, but he used to be really great. And then,
say fucking
got his powers taken away. He's the best janitor at UA. Like, he really thought
and he would have been the best janitor at UA.
He would have been the best janitor at UA ever had, bro. Been the best janitor at UA. But like, I really did like the episode where Deku fought the dude that could do like the bubbles and like the rubbery shit. I
like that episode too.
I like that. That was like a little mini.
It felt like a little filler, but like it ended up not being filler. Like
I kind of really like that one. So if there's like a My Hero one that's not too in the box, that was the one. But honestly, bro, and you may already know where I'm going with this. I watched a lot of really great anime this year. I mean, everything from.
You definitely watched more than me.
Yes, I did.
I had a lot of shit going on.
Yeah, I had more time, bro.
For me, I had rewatches I needed to do just to get my mind right on certain things.
Hey man, AU, we made it, bro. We made it out of 2022. Bro, we made it out of 2022.
2022 took a nigga for some loops, cause
Jesus, bro, make a loop, de-loop in, pull.
Jesus Christ, nigga, like. Cause
so like I ain't got no issue with that at all, and I mean like I think the things that I watched in 2022, I can obviously give you and like have you hop on the train with me, but like I watched so many great shit from Ranking of Kings to
Ranking of Kings was fucking phenomenal.
Obviously,
that Ranking of Kings is one of the better anime I've seen in years.
It truly was, and I
can't believe how much I loved that fucking show.
Hey man, Boji all day.
Boji.
For like obviously,
put some respect on that motherfucking name. If y'all didn't see that shit, y'all need to go ahead and get it. Yo, I love the ending, the opening, like. It was, bro. I'm not gonna lie, I almost just said some wild shit. I almost just said some wild shit.
Here's the thing: when you almost say
I
wild
almost said
shit,
I almost said a 10 out of 10.
I don't know if it's a 10 out of 10.
I don't know where I can't think of any reason why it wouldn't be. Don't mean I think it's the greatest anime,
I don't know
but
if it's a 10 out of 10.
some animes are just what they are. You get what I'm saying? And
I love ranking a king.
it
I
is
don't
what
know.
it is, it could still be a 10 out of 10.
I think ranking of kings might have been a 8.5, 9 out of 10. That's where I got.
That shit might be a 10 out of 10 for me.
Um,
Like I said, that crazy shit and I could easily go back and rewatch it and be like, nah, 8.5, 9 or something like that. But like I said, that was a straight up just a simple like.
I mean, I think
You
here's
know,
the thing. I think ranking of kings for me was 8.5, 9 out of 10 because I think I want to see where else they can go, and I think there's so many great things that they did. But I don't know. Eight. And what do you think? Because 8 for me, what else would even be qualified to 9? What do you give me some? What you give me some like 9s that you would think?
I gotta think that's a really hard off the top of the head question. If I'm gonna be honest with you, that's a very difficult off the top of the head question. Which is why I said like I almost said something crazy.
You know, I really thought ranking of kings was like I said, like a 9.5, 8, 9.5. Like it was somewhere in that realm. But like,
You just switched up. You said an 8.5. See, I told you,
but
bro.
bro, it was
Ranking the
good.
Kings is like
It
that's what
was
I'm saying. But
it was really fucking good.
just because it's a 10 out of 10, bro, don't mean it's supposed to be like
I don't
the
know if it was
best
a
thing
10.
that ever was and will be. You
I
get
don't
what
know
I'm
if it was,
saying?
but I don't know if it was a 10 because it's hard to be a 10. I could
I
count the
agree,
10s
but
on. I can count the 10.
I can't think of a single fucking thing wrong with that series.
Oh, bro, I mean, Mans was too broken. The dude that couldn't die was too broken. He was busted.
Bro, but
He was
yeah, but yeah, just because he was busted though, it didn't mean that like they didn't have ways to deal with that and everything else. So like the bustedness didn't affect the overall show. It didn't affect like the flow of the show or anything. If anything, it gave it more urgency of like this nigga's a problem, he's got to be dealt with.
See, I appreciated the flow of the show, and I agree with you there. I think that was really good. But I think my issues my issues with ranking the Kings, and I'm nitpicking. Just going on record. I'm nitpicking. I fucking love ranking the Kings. I'm nitpicking. So I think man's being too busted, and then dude, his Boji's brother marrying the jacket Margella, marrying her at the end. Like that was my two again nitpicking, but everything else for it was amazing. Like I said, I rank it very high, and that's one of the best anime I watched this year. But it's not the best anime I watched this year.
Are we getting more ranking of the Kings?
I think so. I think we're supposed to get, I don't know when, but I think so because I don't think they just ended on, they had a couple of things that they were like adding in and like, you know, we actually got to see like the other kingdom get ranked and stuff. So like, I think we're going to see more, but I don't know how much more and I don't know when. But I between ranking of kings, obviously Bleach, My Hero, you know, there was a ton of really great anime that came out. Attack on Titan. There's a lot of mainstream ones that there's a lot of really great mainstream ones that came out this year. But
And that's the crazy thing. I feel like the mainstream ones are really what really came through for me. Like normally, I don't really go too hard for like the mainstream shit. You know what I mean? But like
there was a lot of ones that were like on the outskirts. Like I think of, and I think I showed you this one, the Kiba maid war, when the maids like be fighting. That shit was crazy. You know me and my Comey can't communicate. I fucking love Comey can't communicate. I want to give Comey a hug. Like Comey is so sweet. Like Comey can't communicate. Mad wholesome, mad fun. Like there's been a couple that I even just like kind of finally got around to, like Akuma Drive, which bro, I ain't gonna hold you. You might have to watch that one on Hulu. Like I started watching that one a little bit like this year, and it's been really
original good. Or
I don't think it's a Hulu original, but like I'll send it to you because that one's fire too. I mean, obviously Summertime Rendering, which was my Summertime Rendering, put me, bro. You want to talk about a blender? Summertime Rendering had me in a blender throughout the entire run of it. I mean, there were so many great anime that came out in 2022, and I know 2023 is looking crazy, but my number one this year. And I kid you not, I thought about this one going into this episode. I thought about it for a little bit, but my number one this year, bro, Cyberpunk Edge Runner, man. That was my number one anime of the year, bro. That I Cyberpunk Edge Runner, and I gotta
Cyberpunk was absolutely phenomenal,
bro. I gotta bring y'all back a little bit here because I stumbled on a Cyberpunk Edge Runner. We're going to do story time with Mikey J. I'm going to make it quick, but we gather around, children. We're going to do story time real quick. Cyberpunk Edge Runner came across my screen one fall, or I believe early summer afternoon. I had gotten out of work. It had been a long day. I may or may not have had something, but I remember looking up onto my screen and seeing Cyberpunk Edge Runner. Now, all I remember, and I don't play video games like that. I dabble, but I don't play that heavy. But all I knew about Cyberpunk was simply put Keanu Reeves coming up and something about the game being shit when it came out. That was the only two concepts I had of Cyberpunk. That was it. So when I saw Cyberpunk Edge Runner, I said, all right, let me see what we got here. It was like, I ain't even going to hold you. It was like 7, 8 o'clock at night. I hit that first episode at about 7, 8 o'clock that night. I finished the entire series in one fucking night. In one night. The entire series. I had work the next morning.
Last time I did that was Stranger Things. First season.
The entire in one night. Bro, I ain't done that since college. In one night. I was floored at, obviously, you know, Studio Trigger did their thing in a way that I have to credit them, as I have watched a decent amount of Studio Trigger. I've not watched all of anything. I have not watched all of what Studio Trigger has put out, but that is top tier, possibly the best thing Studio Trigger has ever put out. It's definitely the best thing I've ever seen Studio Trigger put out. And I loved Kill La Kill. I love, obviously, not Kogi, that's fucking Jesus Christ, Simone, fucking Gurren Lagann. Holy cow! Like,
yeah,
it was like future. You know, when people back in the 80s, when they used to have like futuristic movies and like the Terminator and all that shit, like this is what that felt like. This felt like what our future would look like, because, you know, back, like I said, back in the 80s, back in the 70s, and they'd be like, oh, in the year 2023 we're gonna have flying cars and shit. And like, no, motherfucker, we barely got shit that can still go from A to B,
literally.
But if in 2022, if we looking out, seeing how progress has been made on a technological level, if you look at 2022, 2023, but then you go out 30, 40 years from now, we looking at 2060, we looking at 2070, yes, this is what I would expect the shit to be like based off of the marvels that people have made in the technological field. And so that off rip had me in a place. It was so completely immersive in that way off rip. And then
I honestly, I'm not gonna say a lot. I feel like,
oh my God,
I feel like I did forget about Cyberpunk, not for any reason in particular. No reason in particular, because I genuinely enjoyed Cyberpunk. I thought it was honestly a very good fucking anime.
I ain't gonna hold you. When you talk about rewatches, I think that need to be up there on your rewatch list, because, bro, that episode alone, when motherfucker,
I don't know if I can,
bro. When
I know that sounds crazy. I don't know if I can,
bro. When my man went through the cyber psychosis, the original leader Maze, or what?
Yes.
Bro,
when he was, yes,
oh
yes,
my, that
yes,
episode
yes,
alone, and not even him going through the cyber psychosis. 100%. That shit was crazy. But my favorite part of that episode, and I'll keep it a buck, I didn't know until afterwards that Giancarlo Esposito was like the voice of the Three-Eyed Bandit. So I didn't know that shit because I didn't watch it in English. I watched it in Japanese. But that scene, yes, while dude was going through his cyber psychosis, but that scene when Lucy and David were in the car and Lucy was trying to get David to leave, and David was like, "Why? As long as you believe in me, I can make it.
I can do it, bro."
And he left, bro. Oh my God! Oh, that shit happened.
Right now.
Oh my God!
Right now, if that nigga ain't made it, he ain't make it. Bro, he made it. He fucking made it.
All I need is for you to believe. All I need is for you to say it. For you, and then even we fast forward a couple episodes later when the shit's coming to a head and everything's going south, and Rebecca literally was like, "We got to get him to Lucy. She's the only one.
She's the only person that can get this nigga back."
Oh my God, bro! Now, Cyberpunk Edge Runner. Oh my God, this should get me hype again, bro. I loved. And
I hear you. I hear you. 100%. Like, I got nothing like but good vibes. Everything from Cyberpunk. For whatever reason, though, some anime for me, just like once I have that moment with them, I have my moment with them. Does that make sense? Like,
I get what you're saying. It is like it's something that in the moment you recognize as greatness and you recognize it as something that is impactful, but you also understand that it's a moment. You know what I mean? Like it's not
yes,
something
for me,
that
it was a moment,
yeah, it's
and
a
I think it's
moment.
just because like once for me, a lot of the times, man, once like certain things, when things hit me so deeply, and that ending hit me so deeply,
Mm.
it's just like I'm good. Do you know what I mean?
Oh my god, bro! It's powerful though.
I 100% hear you, and I agree with you. Like on like, I can't say anything. I can't say anything. Like you got it. You get what I'm saying? You
They
got it
got it. Oh, they got it.
100%.
They
But I
definitely
just
got it.
mean that, bro. Like, nah, man. Sometimes I gotta leave things exactly where they are. Like that's just for me. Like for example, like I'm not saying it's exactly the same like type of deal, but what was it? What was it? What was I can't even think. Can't even think. Can't even think. Fuck. Can't think.
I need to help you. I need something to help you. I need something to
I
help
know.
you.
Hold on. It's an anime.
Yeah, it's an
Netflix.
anime.
No, obviously, no. Netflix. A Netflix anime. Devil May Cry. Devil Cry Baby.
Devil Man
Listen,
Cry Baby. I just
Devil May
love
Cry
that.
Baby.
Bro, hold on.
Listen.
Before you make your point, I just love how the fact, like, we an anime podcast, and you was like, bro, I swear to you, it's anime.
No, it wasn't even like that. It was like I was trying to like get my mind there.
Yeah, I
You know
got
what I
you.
mean?
Yeah, I got you. Go ahead.
Yeah, I was just trying to get my mind there. And yeah, that that was that for me. Like just some anime. Once I had that moment with them, bro, I've had that moment, and like I got what I needed out of it.
Yeah, I got you. I mean, I
And
completely
that ending was powerful, was amazing. I loved it. It's just I got what I needed out of it.
Loki, that's one of the best. Devilman Crybaby Loki, that's one of the best like endings of a series. That I didn't like the ending, but
Agreed.
I didn't like the ending because I was invested in the characters, but I like the ending looking at it as someone who's enjoying a piece of art. You feel me?
Yeah,
Like
100%.
I'm watching a piece of art. I'm watching something, and that is a wild ending. I wasn't happy with the ending because I like happy endings, like on this Disney shit. But I really thought that was a powerful ass
Like
ending.
I at least thought it. I didn't think it would be that nigga. Like
Facts. Like I'm even thinking about all the stuff that came out in 2022. I mean, we had everything from Chainsaw Man, Blue Lock, Aoashi, Mob Psycho, which I'll admit I'm
yeah,
about
we
to
got hit crazy with this
I'm about
year.
to
I ain't
binge
gonna
all of
lie to
Mob
you.
Psycho from the very beginning. I'm about to start Mob Psycho
Oh
from the
yeah,
very beginning and
me
binge all
too.
the way
100%.
because I
100%.
enjoyed this. I watched the first episode of this past season. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna give this a full rewatch at the end. Obviously, you already know I got to talk about my Spy Family. I can only talk about it so much because AE's still catching up. But Spy Family is hands down the most wholesome anime I've watched all fucking year. Actually, it's the most wholesome anime I've watched in several years. It is, and again, it still kind of turned up a little bit when it needed to turn up. It still has the comedy aspects. It still has like you forget that this shit's a Cold War sometimes, and that is really important for the entirety of the series. So I really love Spy
So
Family.
when it
Obviously,
does turn up, you hit those moments like, damn, like, I
exactly.
forgot. Like,
Like if they mess up, motherfucker, the world is over. Like type Russia U.S. Cold War circa 1984, like type shit, and like for real, it's crazy. And so like shout out to them getting a second season and also a movie. Obviously, we already talked about Bleach there because there's so many different great things that's going on. One that I didn't watch that I'll probably end up hitting at some point, My Dress Up Darling, because I know a lot of people was really hyped for that. Even we looking at JoJo's Bizarre Adventure coming back with Stone Ocean. I'm
I was
starting
at
to
a
hear,
time, bro. They pissing me
but I'm
off.
starting to hear some rumblings that the ending is not great, and I'm a little
I
interested in
don't know
what
about
it's
that.
doing. I'm hearing rumblings. Did you finish it?
No, I didn't. I
Yeah, neither
didn't. But
have
I
I.
don't know about that. I'm pretty sure.
I don't
I'm.
know. I heard a rumbling or two. Rumbling,
I don't know, cuz.
rumbling. I heard a rumbling. Like I just looking back in totality of all the great stuff that came out this year, I First of all, I am happy as fucking blessed that I'm like someone, and we didn't even talk about Demon Slayer. Demon Slayer,
Bro, I was waiting on Demon Slayer.
Oh my god, the entertainment district.
I was waiting on. I didn't. I was waiting to talk about that.
I forgot Demon Slayer.
I didn't
forgot
that
shit was this year, bro.
All.
And before, but I'm gonna let you rock on that real quick. I'm gonna let you finish. I'm gonna let you rock on this. Beyonce had the best album of the year and the best video, but bro, that Jujutsu Kaisen Zero movie, good.
That Jujutsu Kaisen Zero movie was nutty.
Bro, that's one of the best anime movies I think I've ever seen. I'm not even trying to be like hyped about it, but like I really think that was one of the best.
I gotta think about that.
No, for me, and obviously Hayao Miyazaki aside, I think that was one of the best anime movies I've watched, and I simply say that because it felt like a congruent story, and I talked about it before. But say your piece about Demon Slayer, Kimetsu no Yaiba, entertainment arc, first form, entertainment. English breathing with the fucking water shit. Let me pull my pen out. My fault.
Demon Slayer has the potential to be the best anime of all time.
Do you understand the gravity of the shit you just said? Hold
yes.
on.
Yes,
you took everything out of my fucking What's with that? Whoa.
Demon Slayer has the potential.
You gotta warn somebody before you just slap the shit on the table like that. Goddamn.
And I'm not gonna double back. I'm not gonna say anything else about. I'm not gonna argue.
It has the potential.
Potential to be the greatest anime of all time.
Why do you feel that way?
Each fucking season progresses the story perfectly. Each season, the stakes get higher, bro. Like the story gets better. Like I can't, son. Like I don't like. And that season was just like. I was like, there's no way after the movie that just came out, everything, that they're just going to just blow everything else out of the water. I watched that season, and I felt like I didn't watch the other seasons or the movie.
Oh, like that. Demon Slayer for me this past season, and I'll admit to the fact that like if they were going to do the movie, and the movie was like what, the highest grossing, well, until Jujutsu Kaisen Zero was like the highest grossing anime movie, I believe in the US. I believe it got surpassed by both the Dragon Ball Z movie, Dragon Ball Super movie, and then also by Jujutsu Kaisen Zero. But it was at one point the highest grossing. But the lull at the beginning of the season for me was really what hurt. But I'm taking out, like, in a lot of ways when I watch an anime like that, I think about what it was like when, you know, before Crunchyroll, before I had like, you know, a job and shit that I could pay for my hobby and my thing that I love in this anime world. And I think about being that college kid sitting on my laptop watching shit and watching the shit on sites. You feel me? Shout out Kiss Anime. Watching shit on sites. And I think about what that experience was like as we go through looking at episodes, not knowing that a movie was also canon based off of that. So obviously those episodes have to come in. I saw the movie, so I'm not crazy about those episodes. But with that being said, the entertainment district and Demon Slayer as a whole has done something that a lot of anime struggled to do, which has been they have progressed the story in a way. Oh God, don't die in the background. They progressed the story.
Fights got better.
Yo, fights got better. And not only that, the story has progressed where the Hashira is someone or a group that we look at like, oh shit, the Hashira is like the Phantom Troop, bro. The Hashira are like, what's the one group that came up and then we thought they was hot shit, and then motherfucker got his fucking skull bit off and spit through another dude.
Oh
like,
my God!
Feel me? Like on some Hunter Hunter.
Some Hunter Hunter. That was not the Phantom Troop. It was the
Phantom Troop.
It was. I know. I can't even think.
Oh my God! Hold on, because that was when Yuvo yelled into my man's
ear, scrambled his brains. He ate a nigga's skull and then pierced that nigga's skull out his mouth into another nigga's skull, and then he was dead too. Like,
yo, that was one of the wildest. Still
bro, that's what made me get you to watch Hunter x Hunter.
That was one of the main scenes about that. I can't even lie. That was definitely one of the main scenes, because when he crunched my man's skull, that's the one when he crunched man's
took a bite out of crime.
Took a bite out of all the crime. All
of the fucking crime.
All of any crime that was committed, any crime that was going on. Crime McDuff bit it all. Bit it fucking all. So I mean, that was a long-winded way to get to my point. But my point being, it was this like when I look at Demon Slayer and I look at the way that they have progressed. Shadow Beast. Sorry, I had to look that shit up. She was
There it is. There it is. Thank you. Because even I was like, bro, I can't. Because bro, they got violated. They got violated in a way that like they should not have been violated.
I look at Demon Slayer and I look at obviously the hype, and we were talking about this before with the My
You
Hero.
forget about that shit like that when niggas came coming to get violated the way they
Bro,
got violated.
I ain't
And the
never seen
crazy part
somebody
is,
get a skull get bitten off.
bro, no, he bit his skull off and blew it through another nigga's skull, and he died. Okay,
The wildest shit about that is they hyped them up so much.
that's what I was about to say. Them niggas got hyped in a different type of level of hype, bro. And like the thing is, and the crazy part is, I understand. It still makes sense to me why they got hyped up. Unfortunately, they ran into the wrong niggas. Like they the wrong niggas. Don't get me wrong. You get what I mean? They like. Let me put it to you like this. There was like SoundCloud Ninja on a Sasuke retrieval level.
Ooh.
They ran into the fucking Akatsuki way too soon.
Yeah, that is like some sound. The SoundCloud, yeah. No, that's actually a pretty good one. I gotta give that to you, AU. That's a good one. That's a good one a lot because like that's exactly what it was. It's like, damn, they strong,
bro. It would literally be like if the SoundCloud Ninja, you know, they know they strong. They got Orochimaru's fucking like seal everything. They strong. They might be able to take out a Jonin or two possibly, and like in those instances, bro. But it'd be like if they whole entire shit, Orochimaru was like, yo, you gotta fight these niggas. And Orochimaru didn't know who the Akatsuki was. The Akatsuki looking around like, so who gonna do this, nigga? And they playing cards in the back.
Yo, you remember that one time where me and you was playing WoW? You got me playing WoW that one time, and you was like, yo, meet up with me. And I was like level 13, and I tried to run over to where you was at, and I ran into like a level 30, like 35. Like, bro, and I got 2 shot. That's what it was like. That's literally what it was like.
Yep.
I think Demon Slayer, going back to what we were talking about originally, I think Demon Slayer really does have the potential to be great. I mean, I think it already is great, but I think it has the.
It already is great. It already is great. Animation,
great.
Art style. I don't think the story is so original, like because it's like demons and shit. You know what I'm saying? It's not like we haven't seen this before, but it is still like a great show. It is a great show.
Fantastic show. It's a fantastic show. I think it's a fantastic show, and I think with everything that we even have set up to come in 2023. I think that's where this could get taken into the stratosphere. Because, like you remember the hype that AOT had when it first came out. You remember the hype that everyone had behind it and, like, all of that stuff. And I think the execution of the way AOT has come out has hurt it a little bit. But I still think that the hype is justified. And I still think there's a lot of stuff there with AOT that still has the potential to make it top 5 on everybody's list. I think it's top 10. I think at this point it's top 10 on everybody's list, but I think that's the potential.
Yes, 100%. It is top 10 on. It should be top 10 on everybody's list.
Exactly.
Just their originality, action, plot, like all the twists and turns. Like, yeah, I agree with you.
And so when you look at something like Demon Slayer, where Demon Slayer should also be eventually, when it's all said and done, top 10 on everybody's list, but it has the potential to be top 3 on people's list. That's saying something, because
I genuinely think it has the potential to be the best anime of all time. Just from like, and a lot of it does come into the fact that they have great animation, great fight scenes. Like just off of those alone, they're elite. They're elite things within that anime. I'm not talking about like top tier. These are elite things that they're putting out.
And it's not only just elite things, but it's also unique. Because remember when Tanjiro first hits the water like spin type, and like the animation is so fluid and it's so eye popping that it really does make a difference in the like watcher experience. It makes a massive difference in the watcher experience. Bro, we got so blessed this year.
Bro, we got blessed. Like think about all the things we are talking about right now.
And all the things that we even leaving out. I didn't even talk about Blue Lock. I didn't even talk about Aoashi. I didn't even get a chance to really like even dive into some of the other wild like One Piece is still going strong. That's one that like we could have a whole episode.
I didn't want to talk about One Piece yet because they're on their hiatus type shit, doing the shit that they do.
But like,
But
there's stuff that like I'm really interested to even watch. Like, Katara Lives Alone and a bunch of other things that like have really like caught my eye a little bit. And at the end of the day, and even though it was a late entry, bro, Chainsaw Man is up there. Like,
Chainsaw Man went crazy.
bro,
Chainsaw Man went crazy.
I'm
Chainsaw Man went
genuinely
absolutely insane.
enjoying Chainsaw Man a lot more. Like, I
So
knew
am
it was
I.
gonna be hype, but I'm enjoying it. Like, genuinely enjoying, not just catching on the hype train, not even just being like excited about the action and the gore and the story and all of it. And then, but like, I sit down excited to watch Chainsaw Man episodes in a way that's very like, yo, this is like, I like this.
You know what really hit me? Something
Yeah,
you said actually that I had to think about while I was watching the latest like the last 2-3 episodes.
hit me
When
with
you
it,
were like the way they just do the daily life shit.
bro.
I had
Animated
to think about
God,
that, and
animated.
100% agree with you. Like 100% agree with you. Like the way they just kind of like do daily shit. It's like the little interactions in the animation, the way they look, the way they move. It's just it really does hit in a very nice way.
Let me guess. You was watching the latest episode when Power, Denji, and Aki were all running errands,
Yes,
and it should just look kind of just. It was just vibey. It was
it
just,
just felt like life, nigga. Like I don't
bro.
know, bro. It was just like
Like, they didn't just got finished killing like a whole 18, 20,000 demons and all of the angel
zombies.
devil and the violence fiend and all of that love.
It was a whole
Oh,
bunch of zombies they was killing, bro.
yo, but I will say, we thought old girl with the nail going off was gonna be something crazy, bro. She got,
Bro, I can't believe she got violated like that.
bro.
Bro, I thought she was gonna be like an elite tier, like last, like maybe not like final boss type shit, but she was like up there. You get what I'm saying? Like it's like one of Frieza's henchmen.
Bro, I was
Like,
just about to say, yo, my God, I was just about to say, we got fed a bunch of raditz. She's
bro,
a
yes,
raditz. She's a raditz.
that shit was crazy to me. I
Yo,
was like, what is coming next? Because
I'm so happy that you said Frieza, because in my head I was just like, yo, bro, she's a raditz. She's
bro,
100% raditz, bro. 100%.
that shit was crazy.
Yo, AU man, I know we going long, man. We going. I mean, it's end of the year,
Yeah,
so
I didn't
going
even
a little
realize.
long, but
I was just starting to hit a little groove type deal. You feel me?
are
But
you in
I
the groove?
understand.
You know, man, because we gotta have the people wanting more. We gotta have people wanting more. But one thing I will say, and we don't got a hot take Tuesday for y'all this week. We ain't doing one because of the holidays and everything. We hope everybody had a great holiday. We're gonna be back with hot take Tuesday next week. But um, one thing that I'll even admit to dabbling into here, because of not just us doing the couch deals, but also just, anime community, anime Twitter, anime IG, like anime TikTok. Follow us on TikTok now. Couch Stealers at Couch Stealer Year on TikTok. Just
We
Google,
do have a TikTok now. Yeah.
you're just look Couch Stealers for TikTok and all that stuff. Is all good, but like, y'all got me actually, and I like to pride myself being anime only, but like, y'all really do got me actually looking at like reading some of the manga. Oh Lord, I said I'm gonna read it, but the reason why I'm bringing that up now,
Oh, Lord of the Fire.
Lord, it's a fire. Kaiju number
Number
fucking eight.
fucking 8.
Oh my God, bro!
Kaiju number
I had to
fucking
make
8.
myself stop. I'm not gonna lie to you. I had to make myself stop. I had to make myself stop because
Kaiju motherfucking
I
8.
have to watch I have to see how they animate this. I got like, no lie, I got like, I think like 10. Where's my phone? I think I got like 10, 12 chapters in, and I literally said, "This is different." I might have to stop. I'm dead serious. I forced myself to stop because Kaiju number 8 looks like it is, and I see a lot of people on the feeds getting hyped and everything, and I understand it and I respect it, bro. Kaiju number 8 is different.
So listen, I read a little bit, and yeah,
It's different, bro.
yeah, yeah.
Like, and I
And
caught, and I hit you up and said, you gotta watch.
one thing I am scared about is that I hope that shit translates well when they finally animate it.
Yes, and if it, I'm gonna put it to you like this: if it don't, I'm gonna pick it back up where I left it off, and I'm gonna keep it rolling because the story concept alone is great. in the characters already. I'm invested in the characters already. And like it I understand why it was. I believe it. I don't think it was the top selling, but I believe it was like top 3 selling manga of the year. Kaiju number 8 is different, bro. If y'all dabble in manga and haven't picked it up yet, bro, y'all gotta pick up Kaiju number 8. Oh my god!
Listen. I pick and choose which mangas I'm gonna read. I had to pick this one up. I knew this one was going to get animated. We all know it's going to get animated, and like I've heard so many great things about the manga, but like I don't know if I could have waited. People were like gassing this shit on some wild shit. I was like, I gotta see what the hype is about. I understand 100%.
Oh,
I had Krispy Kreme donuts for the first time about a month and a half ago. I finally understood the hype.
That shit has never set well with me. How the fuck did it take you till you almost turned 30? How have you lived on this earth for 3 decades, and it took you 3 decades to get a Krispy Kreme donut?
Because I've had better donuts.
I know Krispy.
Yes.
Okay.
I've had multiple locations that have had better donuts than Krispy Kreme, but I understand that. But I understand the hype.
Well, before we part ways off of that statement, I'm gonna just say something. I gotta read something that I read on my Twitter. I can't even lie because this shit is hilarious. Spirit Airlines and Waffle House got the same exact color scheme, and they both host UFC fights. Coincidence? Nah, I don't think so.
Nope.
Yo. Oh my god, bro! Did you see my you saw old girl?
Yes, I did. And then she used centrifugal force to somehow move that chair and took no harm. Like,
even before she caught the chair, you saw her piecing old girl up.
She was piecing her up.
Oh, she thought she wanted all the smoke, hopped over that counter and forgot where she fucking
all
was.
the way up.
Waffle House, come get these hands, bro. That needs to be the motto. Yeah. Oh my god, yo, AU, bro, we about to lead the people out on this one. This has been a really fire one. I'm sorry, I just saw your message. It's funny as fuck. We really this has been awesome, y'all. Thank y'all so much for all the love for the Couch Stealers, for myself, from AU. Like, it's really been dope having y'all come into us. Like I said, come into like this space. There's always room on the couch, like we always say. But like, y'all really coming in.
Motherfucking room on this couch. People don't understand.
We don't, bro. This is inviting. Like, we here, we chilling. This is all good, all love.
Out here.
And 2023 is gonna be even bigger. We're gonna hit some cons up this year. We're gonna see y'all at DreamCon. That's the big one, obviously. But it's gonna be
out in DreamCon, baby.
We about to be out in DreamCon. This shit about to be wild. This shit about to be a movie. But as always, thank y'all for listening. Thank y'all for vibing with us. Thank y'all for rocking with us. Follow us on social. We on all the socials. Follow our YouTube channel at Couch Stealers. Follow our Twitter, our Instagram, our TikTok. Everything's at Couch Stealers. That is us. That is where we at. Come holla at myself. Come holla at AU. You know, we around. You know, we all good people. We chilling. We like to live like that. But until the new year. Until that
motherfucking new year, baby.
Hey, yo, everybody stay safe. Everybody get turned up. Everybody have some love. Happy birthday to all the people out there. Happy birthday once again to you, Mr. Bleach AU. And with that, we gonna part ways. We gonna see y'all in 2023.
It's the motherfucking Couch Stealers.
Couch Stealers.
Yeah.
Catch y'all.